$19.55, that would be $2.25.
Don't live.
Sweater's right.
Okay, show me what that means on paper.
I don't need a paper for that.
Okay. I know you haven't been here long because I've seen you've been contacted a bunch in Everett and Snohomish recently.
No.
Okay. Is there someone else here or is it just you?
It's just me.
Okay. Again, this isn't your property. You don't own this property. You can't just go onto a property. Someone has interest in this.
It's been abandoned for a while.
I know, but someone still owns it. Okay? So you can't just stay here and burn stuff and move everything out because you don't own it.
The court is voters' right to make it your own. You have to make the property look better, and that's in the way.
Okay. Yeah, that's not how this is going to go. Okay. I can't have you just moving in here, moving everything out. This is not a property that you can live in.
Because we have to fix it up. It's abandoned.
Where are you from?
Monroe, originally.
Okay, how long have you been in Lake Stevens?
I've been homeless for a long time now.
How long have you been in Lake Stevens?
A while.
This property isn't something you can live in.
I gotta fix it.
You're not hearing the words that I'm saying. Someone owns this,
We don't want
and
it.
it's not you. What does that mean?
Like, from the state, you can like buy it from the state, and the state
Hello.
Just burn it, just trying to burn it up or something?
trying to get it out of the way, yeah.
Yep. You can't just burn stuff. Really?
She's also claiming that she now owns a separate squad of kids.
The fire extinguisher.
I don't really care.
Oh, no good!
You can't just burn stuff up when you don't want to do it. Do you live here? Are you a homeowner here? Do you have a title?
I don't have a title to my
Oh, just pull it. Pull hard. There you go.
So what happens when you play it too hard?
So what?
When you play it too hard?
Pretty much.
Catching on fire?
So when did you move onto this property?
A little while now.
Like how many? 2 weeks, a week, 3 months, 5 months?
No, it's not that far out.
Do you remember?
Not the exact day, no. I've been homeless for a while, and my phone is like broken.
Okay. Where'd you get the fire extinguisher from?
Huh?
Where'd you get the fire extinguisher from?
That's from inside.
Oh, it was inside?
Yeah.
Okay. I think so. It's pretty close. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily.
E-M-I-L-Y?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
Crawford.
P-R-O...
C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D.
P-R-A-W...
C-R-A-W-F-O-R-D.
What's your birthday?
The 29th of February,
What year?
2000.
2000.
Let me make sure is that spelled right, your last name? P-R-A-W...
C-R-A-W.
C?
Yeah.
What made you choose this place? Just found it?
Yeah. This one, I like this one out of all the ones that I've seen.
Okay.
C-R-A-W... It made me delete the whole thing, so I lost it.
F-O-R-D.
F-O-R-D?
Yeah. I used to be a delivery driver, so I've seen a lot of abandoned places, and this one I liked a lot. And it seemed manageable, like I can fix this.
It would be an uphill battle.
And do you have any education in whatsoever? Something called adverse possession, but that's 7 years.
Okay.
And I doubt you've been here that long, and even adverse possession doesn't really pass the court trials nowadays.
There's eminent domain.
Eminent domain is by the government to take somebody that if you privately own something, the government can claim eminent domain and make you sell it to them. But that's the government taking something from a private citizen.
Yeah, and then they sell it to me.
What's that?
And then they sell it to me, or I pay rent or a mortgage or whatever based on how much my job is.
No, you can't. So the government, like, if the government wants to build a library, and this is the place they want to build it, they'll eminent domain it and they'll make the people sell them the house. That's how it works.
It's a seizure.
Basically.
I know I can claim squatters' rights, and then I can
Well,
pay.
you can be a squatter. You're never going to own it, but you can squat. And I don't know what you guys do nowadays, but
Well, you don't own this property,
Yeah.
so you can't
It's
just
not
come
yours.
here and say that you're squatter's rights. So we're going to ask you to leave today.
So how do I keep squatting?
You don't.
I understand that you're. I mean,
I have nowhere to go. Like, this is my best option.
You can try to reach out to, what is it, 211?
They don't care.
Have you applied for like any housing through the hen?
I did a while ago, but my job, I was working at McDonald's and they paid, I was like $75 over our limit for any help from the state.
Are you working now?
No, but
So
I'm
now you're not
about
over.
to.
But what?
But I'm about to.
Where?
At the casino.
Okay. Do you have a car or a bus in?
I have buses, but that's it.
Okay. Well, 211 is normally the, I believe it's 211.
I know about some of the real estate stuff, things like that.
Right. So, she claims she's claiming eminent domain. That's why.
So I need a place to live.
She wants to take the inside. It's too big for the I think
I'll mark it down, but you'll never get to her. So.
we can try. Yeah, I'll look it up on Scope real quick and see where that goes.
Look it up on the website. Also, I'll use
That's super
my
useful.
stuff in cities. It's got like I go big cameras.
I was going to get that, but thanks.
This is $30 bucks. No, $30 a year.
Okay, so not bad. Where was the last place you were staying before you came here?
in Miami at a shelter.
Miami?
Yeah.
Florida?
Yeah.
How'd you get there from?
I had someone buy me a plane ticket so I can take care of some legal stuff up here, but now I don't have anywhere to stay up here.
You're from here originally, though,
Yeah.
right? How long were you in Miami?
For like several months.
Several months.
Yeah.
Did you move from here to Miami then back?
Are there any family members around here that you don't have an order with?
No. I mean, yeah, there is, but they're not responding. We're not on good terms, I guess. So.
Do you have any previous coworkers or friends or anything?
How did you end up here? This seems like a very odd place to end up.
I was a delivery driver, so I found a lot of abandoned places, and this was one of them, and I like this one, and I can fix this. It's gonna take me a while, but I can do it. Inside's not that bad. It's more like outside is in the ceiling.
How'd you get in?
This would be tens and tens of thousands of dollars to fix,
Yeah.
if not hundreds of thousands.
Couple of years.
Yeah, but it's not livable right now, and it's not your property. It's not property.
How'd you get into the building?
The
The window?
window. The door doesn't work.
And this was just laying out here, or you drug it out here?
It was already out here.
How did you light it?
Charcoal lighter.
How did you get into the window?
I opened it.
Okay. What was all the broken glass?
Yeah, that was it.
That was there?
No, I had to do that.
So you broke the glass,
Yeah.
and that's how you opened it.
Yeah. And there was a little bar, and then I just slide the window open.
Do you think that maybe that's your clue that that's not your property to go into?
I mean, it's squatters, so
That's not how it works.
yeah.
You
I don't know where you're getting this information.
You don't know if someone lives here, or someone owns the property, or
It's been abandoned for a while.
That's fine. It's their property to abandon, to not live in.
Yeah, and I could claim it.
No, you can't.
Yeah. They don't want it.
You don't know that.
Then why are they treating it like this?
Maybe they're going through a permitting process. You don't know about that because it's not your property. And it's not your property to physically break into.
It's fine.
It's not fine, Emily.
There's not a no trespassing sign.
That's irrelevant. This is not your property. This is private property.
I guess it doesn't say private property.
This is a house on a private piece of land that is not accessible to the general public, that you have to break into to gain access to. That is private, and locked doors and windows are, by default, a don't come in here.
Sometimes.
All the times.
I need a home, so
That doesn't mean you can break into other people's stuff. I understand that's a problem, but that's your problem. That's not this property owner's problem. That's not
I'd
their
buy
owner,
it
their
from them
problem.
if I can.
You what?
I'd buy it for them or pay them something.
I understand. I would buy a beachfront mansion if I could.
doesn't mean you can't just break a window and climb in the window and say, this is mine now.
It's part of squatters.
That's not.
Imagine if someone broke into your car and said, this is my car now.
If it's abandoned, I can understand why.
But would you want someone breaking into your car and saying, this is my car now, it's like I can use it whenever I want? I can do
It's
whatever I
really
want
not
with it?
abandoned and I didn't want it. Yeah. I mean, it's just junk and sitting there.
Is the roof still intact?
Huh?
Is the roof still intact?
Some parts are there. I don't know a lot. I have to look at it. But then when you walk in, there's like this bulb, and it's like wet, and the insulation is just kind of nasty. But the rest of the house seems okay. Like it's not that bad.
Well, from what it looks like a tree landed on it, so you can't be totally sure about if it's been knocked off the foundation or whatnot.
But underneath, if you look from this side, like it looks fine. And that's blocked off. Inside, it's blocked off as well.
That's why they have home inspectors to go and make sure it's actually safe and livable.
Yeah. I mean, anywhere's better than on a park bench.
So where were you living before this, before Miami? Were you in Everett?
I was also in my car.
In your car? What happened to your car?
I left it in. I had to leave it in Miami.
Oh, okay. So how were you a delivery driver here then?
Back in the day when I had a car before I left.
Oh, okay. When did you go to Miami?
It was in like May.
May? Okay. Of this year?
Yeah.
The whole middle piece is metal, so you're gonna have a hard time getting rid of that.
That's probably why I couldn't move it.
Yup, that would do it.
So 1955 holder for it.
1955 holder for me.
Is that it? With everything?
Say again?
Is that it?
Nope, we're gonna figure out who the property owner is.
Okay, okay. Up there.
What? Sorry, say that again.
Up there. There's like a bin, a couple bags, blankets, a mirror.
I'm sure we got some history. That's history. There's the Everett Women's Shelter that's just across the trestle. I tried to call them, they didn't answer right now, but they might be able to help you with research.
I'd like to hear better.
Well,
I'm with the job. I got a job at the casino, and I get paid $16 an hour.
sorry, say that again.
I get paid $16 an hour at the casino. I start sometime this week, but they're gonna kick me out. So I make too much, and according to the system,
Right, but they might be able to help you with resources. Okay.
it's gonna be a dead end.
Okay, this is not where you're staying. Okay,
It's
so we
safer
know
here.
we know who owns it. Okay, we're working on getting in touch with him, but we know that he's a person that would not want you to be here. Okay, you already have told us that you don't know who owns this place, and you just showed up. So someone does own it. A local person does own it. Okay.
I would like to talk to them. I would like to have it. Or pay
So
them
again,
or something.
do you know how much this piece of property is probably will go for eventually? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not going to just give it to you. They're a developer, so they'll probably want to sell this for commercial. It's commercial zone.
There's a bunch of houses. Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm just prepping you with this is not where you're going to be staying.
Yeah. Why is it even abandoned?
Why is what abandoned?
This property.
Couldn't tell you. It's somebody's property. They don't have to live in it.
That's what squatters do. I can do that.
Say again?
I can do that.
Do what?
Just live in it.
Under whose authority?
But I can't with squatters.
Under whose authority?
Squatters, I can't.
Under whose authority? You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question.
There wasn't a no trespassing sign.
It doesn't matter. It's not your property. You can't just set up shop on someone's property and expect it to be okay.
That's part of squatters, though.
No, you need to do some research under the civil side of the law, not squatters' rights. I can guarantee you, I dealt with this exact scenario in the last city I worked for, except for that house was worth multi-millions of dollars. I promise you, they still lost. So they tried to claim squatters' rights too, didn't work out for them. You gotta research that a little bit further before you start spouting that off, okay? And that's a little friendly advice. They got arrested. Okay?
When did they get arrested?
What do you mean, when did they get arrested?
Like, throughout that process?
Probably about 2013, 2012.
Yeah.
Still trespassing, period.
There wasn't a no trespassing sign.
Doesn't have to be.
Yeah? You would need a no trespassing sign.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
This is somebody's property.
So you don't know?
What do you mean you don't know?
There's no trespassing sign at
Doesn't
all.
matter.
So I can come on, and they would have to ask me to leave. The owner would at that point.
But just because there's not a no trespassing sign doesn't mean that you have the right to come here and live on somebody's property.
there's no
That's
trespass.
where you're misunderstanding this whole thing. You're spouting eminent domain, squatters' rights, and all that stuff, but I don't think you understand how that works.
So I found the property owner. I'm waiting for him to call me back. I'm assuming he's probably going to ask you to leave.
Maybe.
Like bringing that There's just boxes back there, but I'm not digging through the bushes for it. Anyway, let's do that. It's like 10 minutes.
Alright.
So Emily, squatters' rights are only applicable when you have lived in a place for 10 years or more, and you have paid property taxes for at least 7 of those years.
So can I pay the property tax this year since it's abandoned?
No, because you just came here. So you haven't been living here and squatting here for an extended period of time. You are
So I
just
keep
trespassing.
Doing it. There's no trespassing sign here, so I'm not
It is
trespassing.
irrelevant.
No, it's not.
Yes, there doesn't have to be a trespassing sign on private property. So you're saying if one of those apartments doesn't have a no trespassing sign, you can just go into them?
If it was abandoned,
So there's no one in it. There just happens to be no one living in it. You can just go into it.
and paying squatters don't.
No.
Yeah, and pay taxes.
Emily,
Will
no.
make it look better.
It's not the case. Okay, so what's our plan? You don't have any weapons on you or anything, do you? Okay. Can you keep your hands in your pockets while we're talking?
Oh, that part, it's wood, I think. I don't know. Could be same.
You said you do have a bus pass?
Yeah.
What casino?
Tulane,
The new one or the old one?
the old one.
The big one.
Yeah.
I guess the new one's big.
That one's the Tulane, the other one's Quilceda.
And you say you start sometime this week?
Yeah. I'm supposed to go in and get my badge. And then they'll give me my schedule.
Do you know when this week?
This is on a phone call, I guess.
So you have a phone with service?
Yeah.
How are you managing that?
I've had people pay for it.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's not a lot of money, so it's fine.
It's still nice that someone's paying for it for you.
Yeah.
So I have to pay for mine.
I'm gonna have to pay for it once I get my dog.
Do you know what you're gonna be doing at the casino?
I'm a kitchen attendant.
How'd you get the bus pass?
This train station. It's only like $2.50 for a person.
Okay. From the train station in Everett?
Yeah.
Start getting your stuff, and we're working on getting out of here. Okay?
What did the property manager say?
What's that?
What did the property person say?
They said they're confident they don't want anybody here.
Okay.
So let's grab your stuff.
Do you have like a wagon?
I don't have a wagon.
I need a wagon.
How did you get your stuff here?
Piece by piece.
Okay. Well, do you want to come piece by piece and get it?
Yeah, I can do that later.
Well, you're not going to be staying there.
Okay. Wouldn't that just defeat the purpose of squatters?
That's correct. People don't want squatters.
Yeah, I'd have to come back.
No, don't come back here.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That is that you can't live here and break into here and be here and to get your stuff.
Okay. Those are two separate things, but yeah.
So let's start grabbing our stuff.
I don't have anywhere to put it. I have to go to the wagon or something. So I'd have to come back for it.
Okay, if you want to move your stuff like over here and come back for it,
It's dirty over there.
Emily, I understand.
I'll just leave it up there. It's fine.
Well, my concern is that you're just going to kind of keep coming back here and then
Alright.
keep claiming that you live here.
Okay, but I don't want my stuff getting dirty yet.
Okay.
It's fine up
You
there.
don't lay down that black garbage bag?
I don't know what's been touching that. I don't know my stuff on that.
It's sitting on the dirty porch right now.
It's cleaner up there.
Okay. I don't want to turn this into a go to jail thing.
I don't want to go to jail. If anything, it'd be self-defense or the fifth. I was running for my life, and nobody's done anything about it, so...
I don't know what you mean there.
Yeah, it's a long story. Apparently it's too broad, so nobody's done anything. I don't know.
I understand that you're going through a hard time, to put it mildly.
I'd rather just go get a wagon and then go get my things.
Where would you get a wagon from?
Just here.
You have money to go buy a wagon?
A little bit, yeah.
How much stuff do you have? That back. Well, what exactly is yours?
Like those pillows and the tote?
Yeah, and the blue bin.
Which blue bin?
Huh?
What blue bin?
There's like a blue Walmart bag. And
Oh, the Walmart bag. Okay.
And my mirror.
Here's the deal. If you can work on getting this stuff out of here today,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
But that means it needs to be gone by today, and I can't have you back in this house doing stuff.
Okay.
Okay? Do we have an understanding?
Yeah.
Because if we get called here again, then it might end up resulting in you having to go to jail if you at that time don't leave.
Okay.
Okay, are we copacetic? Do we
Yeah.
understand each other?
Yeah.
You need to start working on gathering your stuff and getting out by today.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And don't be going back into the house.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
No more fires. If this was last month, I would be arresting you and booking you into jail for reckless burning
Okay.
when it was a little bit drier.
I mean, I have fire extinguishers. or
Irrelevant.
whatever. I mean, it's
Irrelevant.
not completely reckless at all.
Do we have an understanding?
Yeah.
Then let's start working on getting that stuff out of here. Okay?
Yeah. I was already going somewhere, but
Okay, well, you're going to be going somewhere with all of your belongings.
okay, yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. I don't want to have to turn this into a you getting booked into jail thing. Okay?